Hi and welcome. Today I'm going to be going over the explanation of the solution to first unique character in a string. So I wrote down an example right here and I put spaces in between the characters. Just ignore the spaces, they're there so it's just easier to see. And I took the example from here. So how we're going to do this problem is we're going to use a map and we're going to populate that map with all the characters in the string and its respective count, how many times those characters appear. So because when you think of a unique character in a string, that basically means that character only appears once. So we're basically just going to have a map, fill it with all the characters in the string. We're going to go through the string, populate that map, and the value, the key will be the character and the value will be how many times that character appears. And then we're going to go through the string again and check where in our map the value is 1. So once the value is 1, that means it appears once, it's unique, we're going to return that index. So if that was confusing, I'm going to walk through an example and hopefully after the example it'll be more clear. So I'm going to have a map called character counter. So I declare a map called character counter and I'm just going to use this as like a frequency counter, how many times, check how many times each character appears. So let's go through the string. L is not in character counter, so set it to 1, it appears once. Move forward. O appears once so far, move forward. V appears once, move forward. E appears once so far, move forward. L, so I check character counter and I see that I already have a key of L, a key L. So I'm going to increment this value by 1. So now this is a 2. Move forward. E is in character counter, so I have this key and I'm going to increment this value by 1. So far E appears twice. Check character counter, E, check the key E, yes I have it, and then increment its value by 1. So far it appears 3 times E. Move forward. T appears once. Move forward. C, 1. O, E2. D, 1. And then E is right here, so increment its value by 1, so that'll be 4. So E appears 4 times, L appears 2 times, O, you get the idea. So in the first pass, pass through the string, the first loop, we're just gonna populate character counter. Then we're gonna go through the string again, so we're gonna loop through the string again, and we're gonna check at each character where the value is 1. Once we see a value of 1, then we know that's a unique character and we're going to immediately return that index, and that is how you solve it. So let me code it out. So let character counter equals new map. So in the first pass we're going to populate character counter with the characters and its respective count. Okay, so this right here populated character counter to get this. And then now we're going to go through the string again. Oh, sorry. We're going to go through the string again. And we're going to check, let's do let value equal character counter dot get s of I. So if value equals 1, we're going to return I. And then here we're going to return -1. So basically this second loop right here is going to go through here. So I'm going to go L. So I check L equals 2, so it skips over this if statement, and then it goes back up. So then move forward, O, it checks character counter, O is right here, it checks its value. Well, the value is 2, so it's not 1, so it's going to skip this if statement, it goes back up. So move forward, then V, so it goes, checks V, so V has a value of 1, so value equals 1, and it's going to return I, and I is currently at 2. This index is 2. So that's how this problem is done. Just real quick, the time complexity of this will be O of n, because so the time complexity. So right here, we're going to go through the string, the length of the string once, right? So this will be O of n. And then we may have to go through the length of the entire string again. So this will also be O of n. So this will be O of n plus O of n, which equals O of 2n, which just simplifies to O of n. So the time complexity is O of n, linear time, and the space complexity is constant, so it'll be O of 1, because my space, my character counter, cannot be greater than 26, because there's only 26 letters in the alphabet. And yeah, so 26 is a constant, so that will just be represented as O of 1, which just means constant space here. And yeah, that's it. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope this helped.